AD, Cup final, Saturday morning here at Providence Park. What are your emotions like as you get in the lead up and as you get ready for a Cup final here at Providence Park?
Man, I think the biggest energy that we have is the fact that we get to bring it home for our fans. You know, we know 2020 was a tough year, and you know there's still 2021 is still tough in its own way, and we're starting to have fans more and more. And the fact that we get to bring an extra game to our supporters is, you know, what we're about. You know, we're about winning to bring it home. Always, whether that's a game, a trophy, a playoff game, you know, like all those different things is what we're constantly trying to achieve. And so the fact that we have that, like, that's one check mark, and now we got to go play and mark it off again. Another check mark.
You mentioned 2020 was tough. It was tough for you dealing with an injury, missing the whole year with a knee injury. I think for any athlete, a tough part about being injured is the isolation from the team. Well, you did that in a year where the whole world felt that isolation, so it was compounded for you. How was it, and how was it to be back?
Injury itself was tough. It was an interesting one. Like, you know, I've had an ACL before, but with my meniscus root, I was non-weight bearing for 4 weeks, which crutches on 6 weeks, and that's a long time versus like a week and a half with the ACL. And with COVID, not being able to be around the team because they were in their bubble was tough. I definitely got like a little FOMO, fear of missing out. And but luckily I've been able to be with my wife, who was working from home, and she was there to support me through it all. To play in the first game, I mean, I did an entire sprint because of our traditions that we have here, and like just the excitement of you know, what those roses mean and what this community means. It's
been a good Challenge Cup for you guys. Won the West. Now ready for the title game. When you look at those 4 games, what did your team do well, and how have you guys grown over the 4 games of the Challenge Cup?
What we've done well is to continue to look at our principles. I think that's the biggest part. Is everybody's trying to, you know, knock out the rust from the off season, and then also build on what they were doing last year. And I think that's what we've been doing. And I think within these like last few games, we've already grown immensely, and that's just the start. You know, I mean, the regular season hasn't even started. But I think we need to understand, winning, tie, or losing, we have to continue to analyze everything that we're doing so we can keep moving forward. Because at the end of the day, when we keep moving forward and we peak at the right time, you know what teams do when you peak at the right time.
Time to peak for the title game as well.
That's too.
Gotham FC, formerly known as Sky Blue. What have you seen from them? They won the East in the Challenge Cup. What challenges do they pose, and what do you guys need to do to win a trophy here in Providence Park on Saturday?
Congratulations to them. Welcome to our house, first thing. But I think what they will do is probably put pressure on us in ways that we've put pressure on ourselves. We've trained a lot, right? Like, we've had a longer season than or preseason than we have ever had before, and so we've trained through different scenarios. But we always get the A game, especially when you come to Providence Park. And so that energy that they're going to bring is just going to feel a little bit different, even though the scenarios and situations might look the same from what we've trained against. So I think that's going to be the biggest aspect that they're going to bring.
Another final here at Providence Park. Good luck, AD.
Thank you. Appreciate it.